Tidbits from TNT, Sunday morning, January 26, 2025. Listen to the full version on the official dinarreport.com website and become our supporter on Patreon. Tishwash. Governor of the Central Bank of Iraq meets an official delegation from the United States. His Excellency the Governor of the Central Bank of Iraq, Mr. Ali Mohsen al-Alak, received Mr. Steve Lutz, Vice President of the U.S. Chamber of Commerce and Chairman of the U.S.-Iraq Business Council, and his accompanying delegation in Baghdad. During the meeting, they discussed banking and economic relations between the two countries, and the upcoming visit of the Central Bank of Iraq delegation to Washington and their meeting with the U.S. Chamber of Commerce and American companies next April. The meeting discussed the desire of American companies to invest in the energy, infrastructure and modern technology sectors and to invest in the security stability witnessed by Iraq. His Excellency the Governor stressed during the meeting that the Central Bank of Iraq supports the economic growth process in Iraq and provides the necessary support to international companies wishing to invest in Iraq, including American companies and banks, noting the importance of diversification in investment sectors. The two parties also discussed the mechanisms of international trade and the process of Iraq's transition to fully operating in foreign transfers through correspondent banks. The Director General of the Investment Department and the Director General of the Banking Control Department attended from the Central Bank, in addition to His Excellency the Governor. Tishwash. Parliamentary demands to amend Articles 12 and 14 of the budget. Student Committee member parliamentary legal pioneer A.L. Maliki, today, Sunday, amended Articles 12 and 14 of the federal budget law before voting on them. He said Maliki in an interview with Sumerian News, "Our position on the position of the representatives of the Central and Southern Front. We demand amending Article 12 of the budget for exporting Kurdistan oil. And we also demand amending other articles, most notably Article 14 regarding stopping appointments," adding, "The budget tables are also supposed to be sent so that they are decided at once." Regarding the possibility of holding a session dedicated to amending the budget law, al-Maliki explained that, "The process of setting the agenda is within the presidency's jurisdiction. And we do not know how the agenda of the upcoming sessions will be arranged, but we are not in favor of obstructing any paragraph, but we demand that the comments and objections be taken into account." Tishwash. President of the Republic. We cooperate with many countries to invest in Iraq. The President of the Republic, Abdul Latif Jamal Rashid al-Bast, confirmed that Iraq cooperates with a large number of countries in the region and European countries for investment. Expressing his hope that President Trump will succeed in what he proposed regarding ending wars in all parts of the world. The President of the Republic said in a press interview, followed by Al-Iqtisad News, that our presence at the Davos Economic Forum is to give an impression of the current situation in Iraq and the Middle East, which concerns everyone, and as you know now the situation in Syria is a new situation, and in Lebanon a government has recently been formed and we hope that they will succeed in their efforts. The President of the Republic added, "We emphasized at the Davos Forum the good security situation in Iraq, the good relations with neighboring countries, and the focus on services provided to the Iraqi people, and at the same time improving the infrastructure. And we cooperate with a large number of countries in the region and European countries to invest in Iraq and implement service projects necessary for the Iraqi people." He stressed that, "Iraq is an independent state, and decisions are in the hands of the Iraqi state, and our relations are good with all countries, and Iraq's decision is independent and based on our independence. And for us and for all Iraqis, government and people, the independence of Iraq is more important than anything now and in the future." The President of the Republic expressed his hope that President Trump will succeed in what he proposed regarding ending wars in all parts of the world, and we are very comfortable with this statement. And we hope that it will be implemented, and it will push towards political solutions. He concluded by saying, "I am optimistic about Iraq, because we have made good political decisions, the system in Iraq is good, and we now have security stability, which is one of the most important needs. And we are continuing with the program to improve services and infrastructure and develop our relations with neighboring countries and the world link." Listen to the full version on the official dinarreport.com website and become our supporter on Patreon. Source: Dinar Recaps.